Welcome back to Wild Harvest Heroes. Today, we're diving into the world of wild game cooking with mouth-watering recipes for all the venison lovers out there. Join us as we explore the art of transforming fresh venison into delicious dishes that will satisfy your taste buds and elevate your culinary skills. Get ready to embark on a flavorful journey with us as we unlock the secrets to creating unforgettable meals straight from nature's bounty. Let's fire up those stoves and let the cooking adventure begin. No one spicy fried bison bites recipe with tamarind and Hunan peanut sauce. Ingredients for the tamarind sauce: 1 bunch fresh cilantro, 1 bunch fresh mint leaves, 3 tablespoons lime juice,
1/2 cup tamarind puree, 2 teaspoons sea salt, 3 tablespoons brown sugar, 1 jalapeno, seeds removed and chopped, 1 teaspoon water. For the seasoning blend, 5 tablespoons Sichuan peppercorns, 8 tablespoons cumin seeds, 3 tablespoons fennel seeds, 4 tablespoons coriander seeds, 3 tablespoons white peppercorns, 2 tablespoons ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons sea salt, 1/3 cup dried chilies, such as arbol chilies. For the Hunan peanut sauce, 1 teaspoon peanut oil, 3 minced garlic cloves, 1/4 cup tomato paste, 1 tablespoon chili bean paste, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1 2-cup hoisin sauce, 1 cup chicken broth, 2 tablespoons smooth peanut butter, 1 4-cup roasted ground peanuts, 1 fresh red chili, seeded and thinly sliced for garnish. For the bison, vegetable oil for frying 2 pounds. Bison tenderloin, cut into roughly 1-inch cubes. Instructions first, make the tamarind sauce. Pulse all the ingredients in a blender until just homogeneous, then puree on high until smooth. Taste and adjust for tamarind, sweetness and salt. Reserve in the refrigerator until ready to use. Next, make the seasoning blend. Combine all ingredients in a large mortar and pestle or spice grinder. This is a large batch. Reserve any leftovers for other recipes. Reserve. Next, make the peanut sauce. Heat the oil in a small pan and add the garlic, tomato paste, and chili bean paste. Cook for a couple of minutes until the tomato paste smells nice and roasted. Add the sugar, hoisin, and chicken broth. Simmer for 3 minutes until it starts to thicken. Then add the peanut butter and half of the ground peanuts. Reserve to the refrigerator until ready to use. Then garnish with remaining ground peanuts and sliced chilies. When you're ready to cook the bison, heat your oil to 400 degrees F. Cut the bison tenderloin into roughly 1-inch cubes. Let it come to room temperature. Toss generously to coat with seasoning blend and let sit for 10 minutes. Fry the bison bites in batches. In just a couple minutes, they will develop a great crust and be almost medium rare. Don't crowd the pan, work in batches if you need to. Fish out the batches when they are medium rare and toss with more of the seasoning blend. Set aside to keep warm and serve when you are done frying with the tamarind sauce and peanut sauce.
No 2 prosciutto-wrapped grilled trout with herb sauce and lemon rice pilaf. Ingredients for the lemon rice pilaf: 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 small handful of angel hair pasta, broken into 1-inch lengths, about 1/3 cup, 2 whole garlic cloves, smashed 1 2-cup minced onion, 1 2 teaspoon salt zest and juice of 1 lemon, 1 cup long grain white rice, 2 and 1/4 cups chicken broth. For the herb sauce, 1 bunch parsley, 1 4-cup fresh dill, 1 4-cup fresh tarragon leaves, 1 garlic clove, 3 scallions, chopped 4 anchovies, 2 tablespoons lemon juice, or more to taste. Freshly ground black pepper, 1/2 cup olive oil. For the trout, 4 small whole trout, about 14 ounces, clean 12 slices prosciutto, fresh sage sprigs, fresh thyme sprigs, 1 lemon, thinly sliced salt and pepper. Instructions: place a medium pot into the coals over medium direct heat and add the oil. Fry the pasta pieces for a few minutes to lightly toast, then add the garlic and onion. When onions are glassy and aromatic, add the salt, lemon zest, rice, chicken stock, and half of the lemon juice. Bring to a simmer. Stir once. Cover and cook for 20 minutes. Let rest off of the heat for 10 minutes. Remove the cover and stir, adding remaining lemon juice and reserve. While the rice is cooking, make the herb sauce. Blend all ingredients until smooth in a blender. Reserve in the refrigerator until ready to use. Wash and dry each fish. Season with salt and pepper. Stuff each cavity with sage, thyme, and lemon slices. Lay 2 or 3 slices of prosciutto side by side, overlapping so they mimic the length of the fish from the neck to the start of the tail. Lay the fish on the bottom of the prosciutto closest to you. Roll up and away from you, keeping the prosciutto firmly wrapped around the fish. Repeat with the remaining fish. Brush each fish with olive oil. Cook over hardwood charcoal, high indirect heat for about 7. 8 minutes aside until fish is cooked through and prosciutto is crisped. No 3-pan seared venison with coal roasted sweet potatoes and pepper relish recipe ingredients for the sweet potatoes. 5 medium sweet potatoes, salt, 2 tablespoons smoked brown sugar, 3 tablespoons goat butter. For the pepper relish, 2 cups chopped onions, 1 tablespoon black peppercorns, several fresh bay leaves, pinch of nutmeg, pinch of cloves, 1 cup apple cider vinegar, 1 cup sugar, 3 cups chopped mixed hot and sweet peppers. For the venison, 2 garlic cloves, smashed 1 to 4 cup olive oil, pepper salt, 1 4 cup juniper berries, crushed 3 sprigs fresh rosemary, 3 pounds trimmed tender cuts from the venison leg, loin or backstrap, or roughly 10 ounces pre-cooked trimmed weight per person. Instructions. First, make the sweet potatoes. Create a tray out of aluminum foil and lay the sweet potatoes in it before placing them directly over hot coals. Roast for about an hour or until completely cooked through. Once the potatoes are tender, peel the skin off. Place potatoes in a mixing bowl and mash with salt, smoked brown sugar, and goat butter. Reserve. Meanwhile, combine onions, peppercorns, bay leaves, nutmeg, cloves, vinegar, and sugar in a saucepan, and simmer gently over medium heat while you chop your peppers. Add the chopped mixed peppers and season with salt. Simmer slowly until the liquid is syrupy and thick, about 30 to 40 minutes. Next, prepare the venison. In a mixing bowl, combine smashed garlic cloves, olive oil, fresh ground pepper, salt, and juniper. Add the venison and toss to coat. You can marinate it in this mixture for up to 24 hours. Prepare your fire for grilling over high direct heat. Grill the venison pieces for 6 minutes per side or until just past medium rare, depending on their size. Then let them rest for at least 10 minutes. Serve with the mashed sweet potatoes and pepper relish. Number 4. Grilled elk chops with apples, onions, and rutabaga mash ingredients. For the rutabaga mash, 2 pounds rutabaga, peeled and cubed, 4 tablespoons butter, pepper, salt, 1 4 cup whole milk. For the bacon and apples, 4 slices wild boar bacon, sliced into 1-inch pieces, 2 tablespoons fresh thyme leaves, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 3 medium yellow onions, peeled and cut into sixths lengthwise, 2 apples, peeled, cored, and chopped. For the elk, 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons Andrew Zimmern, Mediterranean mix, or your favorite herb, chile, and citrus seasoning, 1 4 cup Dijon mustard, 4 bone-in elk chops, about 1.5 inches thick, or about 10 ounces of pre-cooked meat per person. Instructions. First, start the rutabaga. Bring a pot of salted water to a boil over high heat. Add the diced, peeled, and trimmed rutabaga. Cover and cook until tender, about 30 minutes. When tender, drain and mash the rutabaga with the butter, pepper, salt, and milk. Reserve in a warm spot. Meanwhile, sauté the bacon, onion, and apples. Place a cast iron pan over medium direct heat. Add the bacon and cook over medium heat for a few minutes. Add the thyme, a bit of vegetable oil, onions, and apples. Cook for about 10 minutes. The apples and onions should be crisp, tender. Reserve in a warm spot. Next, prepare the elk. Combine the vinegar, seasoning mix, and mustard in a small bowl. Rub one side of the elk chops with this marinade. Rub the bare side with a bit of oil and place over high direct heat with the mustard side up. Cook on this side for about 8 minutes. Once you flip the chops, baste the bare side with a coating of the mustard vinegar marinade. Cook for about 8 more minutes and reserve to a plate to rest for at least 10 minutes. Serve the elk chops with mashed rutabaga and a big scoop of the bacon, apple, and onion mix. Number 5. Sautéed pheasant with apple gravy and corn pudding. Recipe ingredients. For the corn pudding, 5 eggs, 1 cup buttermilk, 1/3 cup melted butter, 1 14 oz canned creamed corn, 1.5 cups corn kernels, from about 2 ears, 1 3 cup brown sugar, 1 4 cup cornstarch, 1 cup corn flour, 1 tablespoon vegetable oil. For the pheasant, 3 tablespoons butter, 2 pheasants, cleaned and cut into quarters, roughly 4 pounds 3 shallots, minced 1 2 cup apple cider vinegar, 1 cup apple cider, 1 cup chicken stock, 1 tablespoon brown sugar, 1 4 cup coarsely chopped fresh tarragon, 1 3 cup dried Zante currants, 1 2 cup heavy cream. Instructions. First, start the corn pudding. In a large mixing bowl, whisk together the eggs, buttermilk, melted butter, creamed corn, corn kernels, and brown sugar. In a separate bowl, combine the corn flour and cornstarch. Stir the dry ingredients into the wet ones. Grease a large Dutch oven with vegetable oil. Pour in the batter and set over low coals, piling coals on top of the lid as well. Cook for 35-40 minutes. Check your pudding, it may need another 5–10 minutes depending on your heat and the temperature outdoors. Alternately, you can cook this in a greased casserole pan uncovered for 50–60 minutes at 375 degrees in your oven. Meanwhile, preheat a large skillet, suitable to hold all the pheasant quarters in one layer, over medium-high direct heat coals. Add the butter, swirl, and when melted and foaming, add the pheasant pieces skinned side down. Season the pheasant liberally with sea salt. Cook until well browned, about 10 minutes. Add the shallots. Sauté for a couple minutes, then add the cider vinegar, apple cider, and chicken stock. Bring to a simmer and add the brown sugar, tarragon, and currants. Cook for 8–10 minutes until liquids have reduced to a glaze, then add the cream. Allow the cream to tighten and reduce for a couple minutes. Remove from the heat and plate on a serving platter. Serve with the corn pudding. That's all for today. For more interesting and informative content, please subscribe to Wild Harvest Heroes, and also click on the notification bell, also like the video, and leave your thoughts in the comments below.